यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य ग्लानिर्भवति भारत अभ्युत्थानमधर्मस्य तदात्मानं सृजाम्यहम् यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य ग्लानिर्भवति भारत अभ्युत्थानमधर्मस्य तदात्मानं सृजाम्यहम्.
Smoking. First you start enjoying, then that starts enjoying you. Life with addiction is such a abusive way of living. I tell you, with the same pattern, when you live life, you are not living life. That pattern is swallowing your life. There are thousands of people, I can say billions, not even millions or thousands and a small number, billions of people on planet Earth who are already dead but not yet buried. Guruna hatva hi mahanubhavan shreyo bhoktum vaikshyam abhiha loke hatvartha kamanstu gurun yahaiva. Arjuna is becoming more suicidal. He is uttering again and again the same thing. Please understand, you will utter again and again same words only if you are not confident about the logic with which you are arguing. If you are not confident about the strength of the logic, you will go on be saying the same thing. Here, Arjuna feels his argument has no strength and his logic has no strength. So he goes on repeating. I can say, even he is not able to understand his hypocrisy. Even he is not able to catch how the hypocrisy is eating his life. Shreyo bhoktum. He says it is better to enjoy life bhaikshyam, by begging. This guy thinks begging is that easy. He needs to know the fellow who is with so much of ego can never be a beggar. And he thinks himself as too much. See, here the whole problem is, he is afraid he will lose in the war. He may not be thinking he will get killed, but he feels if he loses the war and still lives, all the fellows will laugh at him. That's too much. It is just the fear of losing ego. I don't think this fellow will be afraid to die because he's a Kshatriya and his life is waging war. He will not bother to see his own blood. But he is bothered that he may not get killed but he will lose the war. Then how is he going to handle? That is too much. That is too much for Arjuna. That is why he just wants a graceful exit. Understand, life has no graceful exit. The moment you assume human body, either you play till the end or you exit as covered. There is no graceful exit. The graceful exit only exists in dictionary In reality, all exits are disgraceful. Understand, do not try to exit from life. Life is an eternal expansion, and you don't need to. Not only do not, you don't need to. All method to exit from life is lowering the value of life. I tell you, any truth makes you understand the value of life, expands your consciousness, and it is a direct method for enlightenment. Even a simple thing, if walking 10 steps is going to make you breathe more easily, understand it is method for enlightenment. If bending your body is going to make you live pain-free, more comfortably within your body, understand it is a method for enlightenment. Anything which expands you is method for enlightenment, method for Jivan Mukti, the ultimate freedom, the ultimate realization. Any method you try to exit from life is lower estimating, putting the life, underestimating the life. Don't underestimate life. Underestimating life is a sin. All exit is a sin. If you undervalue, underestimate your life, then somewhere something wrong is happening. If your mind is undervaluing, underestimating life, I'm telling you, you are caught somewhere very seriously. And it is sin. It is sin. In this whole situation, the way Arjuna is speaking, the amount of suicidal tendencies built in him, and another one important thing you need to know, when you are having depression or suicidal tendencies, if you are verbalizing it again and again, it will become a strong experience in you. Understand? In the higher spectrum of consciousness, if you don't verbalize, any happening in you will become experience. In the lower spectrum of consciousness, if you verbalize it more and more, it will become experience. Depression. If you are again and again repeating, I am depressed, I don't know what to do, it will become an experience in you. But enlightenment, if you are having first level of samadhi, if you don't verbalize even internally and just be a witness, you will be led to the next level of samadhi. Even there, you are not trying to verbalize it and do a package and hold. You are just witnessing, unclutched. Then, next level of samadhi. Understand, the samadhi, the higher spectrum of conscious experiences, happens in you more and more when you verbalize less and less. But the lower spectrum experiences like depression, suicidal tendencies, schizophrenia. These things happen in you more and more when you verbalize more and more.
Welcome to Inner Awakening, the most powerful personal transformation retreat you could ever experience. In just 21 days, thousands are already experiencing the shortest route to constantly high energy levels, visible anti-aging, healing of chronic diseases, fulfilling relationships, and higher states of consciousness. What is the secret behind this transformation?
Kundalini means the inner potential energy. Once it is awakened, opens the different doors for the conscious experience in you. I can say which is a master key for all extraordinary spiritual experiences.
This extraordinary program is conducted personally by Paramahamsa Nityananda in the vibrant atmosphere of Nityananda Dhyanapitham Ashram. Open yourself to the benefits of Nitya Yoga and practical meditation. Experience physical and mental healing. Discover simple ways to handle life with success. Above all, enjoy individual darshan and blessings from Paramahamsa Nityananda every day. Take 21 days for yourself and carry home the transformation of a lifetime.